Hi folks, this is Rick Haaland of eFlexonics.com. Welcome to the show. Today's show I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to start your own business and how to get out there and market. And I'm going to give you a couple of specific examples. I'm working with a client and his name is Mason Keeley, and you can find him at www.keeleysmoonshine.com. He just had an interview with the Province newspaper in Vancouver. He lives in Abbotsford, about, an hour's drive from Vancouver. But they got his referral from another interview he did as old as college. So see how marketing works? It just feeds off of each other. So how am I doing with my business, and what am I doing for marketing my own business? Well, I tell you what, if you've got a goods or services that you want to provide, get out there in the community. I just emailed the Classic Car Show and the Hot Rod Association, not the Hot Rod Association, but the Classic Car Show. And they're having a big show in Abbotsford this Saturday in downtown Abbotsford. And I emailed them and asked if I could be their official webcaster. And that means that I will have a couple of microphones there and a soundboard and a camera. And when the owners of the cars can come over and sit down and tell me about their cars and tell me about, their love of the automobile, how they got started, what year is the car, what's in the motor, if they race it, a whole bunch of stuff. And then we can categorize these videos and put them up on YouTube for everybody to see. Because if you can't make it down to a classic car show, I'll bet classic car enthusiasts would like to watch a video on YouTube. And especially if their car was in there, wow, there is no better thing to do. Google is turning down ads from traditional broadcast media like television because they say there's more money to be made on the internet on ads than there is on standard cable television networks. And now the whole domination of cable TV is shifting. It didn't have the power it did once before. Today, a small internet broadcaster company like myself can make a very, very big impact. As a matter of fact, with the Chromecast sticks, you've heard of these Chromecast, right? I tell you what, they're going to be so popular. They're going to be in everybody's stocking stuffers, for birthday presents, for bar mitzvah presents. They're going to be everywhere. For $35, you can buy a little dongle that attaches to your television, and it makes your smartphone or your tablet a remote control, and you can watch any YouTube video you want. So now, small little companies like me, Flexonics Internet Broadcasters, can play with the big boys. We've got YouTube videos, and you can use your Chromecast and throw them up on your television and watch them just as if I was developing it for a television station or a radio station. The playing field has changed dramatically, and I tell you, in the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a dramatic shift away from cable TV. There's a lot of cord cutters out there, and they don't like, A, the price that they have to pay for cable television, and B, they don't like the commercials. They want to see a specific set of videos that interest them. Isn't it fascinating that in today's day and age, I haven't bought a newspaper, honestly, for a couple of years. You know why? Because I can go to an RSS reader, or I can go to Google News or wherever, Google Plus, and completely tailor, I can go to Google Alerts and completely tailor the news that I'm interested in and not have all that other stuff. If you get a newspaper, you may be interested in 2 or 3 pages of that newspaper, and there might be 40 or 50 pages in the paper. Well, you're paying for that other, 36 to 38 pages of paper. You don't need to do that. And plus, have you noticed this? Twitter. Usually, even the news sources go to Twitter to find out what's happening, and then they check their sources before they put it in print. When you buy a newspaper, that information is way too old. It's out of date. It's 1 day old, and that just puts it in the been there, done that category. So this is Rick Haaland and saying that I am about to take my company out there, and I mean out there in the community. I'm going to sign up at the Chamber of Commerce to be their podcaster. I'm going to sign up at the TradeX, any big place that has a lot of shows like car shows and fisherman shows and home shows. Go there and see if you can get in, or see if you can even share a table with somebody. That's even the best experience. But as a webcaster or a podcaster, this is a phenomenal experience because it's like having your own little television station that you can go and you can be faster than the TV shows and you can be cheaper than the television station. And for quite often, for some of it, you can even do it for free because that's giving back to the community. Look at what Mason Keeley does. He goes out onto the golf courses and he volunteers his time for free. It just happens that he has a couple of bottles of his moonshine vodka there, and legally he's allowed to pour out some samples of his moonshine vodka, and he gets taste tests there, and I'm there, and I get testimonials from that. And that is the best thing. When you can get a video testimonial, you can play that hundreds of thousands of times on YouTube, and it grows your business. At eFlexonics, we say, tell your story, grow your business. It's that simple. In 6 words, that's it. Tell your story, grow your business. So if you have a product, goods, or service to sell, get on the golf course. Go and ask golf courses if you can volunteer and man one of their tents, and then also advertise what you're selling there. Get out to the community, like the car shows and the trade exes and the home shows and the fisherman shows, and it doesn't matter what show it is. It could be a craft show. Get out there with your goods and products and services. If you do not work your own community first, you're making a big mistake, because your community deserves the best of you, right? You are going to, if you have a little shop in your community and you are selling stuff, doesn't it make sense to take videos, make video testimonials from within your community? And you can do that really easily with video testimonials. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And people appreciate it, and they even look for themselves in the video testimonials. We have a lot of golfers now that are looking for themselves on Keeley's Moonshine page. It's great. So Mason Keeley is doing fantastic things, and what I'll do is I'm going to follow his story. I've told him I'm going to be his official podcaster for as long as he allows me to do that, and then we will build business, and I will tell you what he's doing in the back door in social media to get all of his social media going. I had a conversation with Mason, just got off the phone a couple of hours ago, and he said, Rick, I have to do all my social media for free because I'm out of money. I spend all my money into research and development of this product and getting it into bottles and then getting it from France over here. It's very, very expensive to produce a premium vodka. Not everybody can do this, and it's not cheap, I'll guarantee you. So I'm going to follow his story. I'm going to tell you how he did it, and then we're going to share it to you for free. That's us giving back to the community. And when you start seeing how Mason did it, then you can say, oh, you know what? I think I can take that idea and that idea and that idea from what Mason's done, and I can do the same thing. Brilliant. You've won. We've won. Mason's won. Come along for the ride. This is Rick Haaland for eFlexonics. Tell your story. Grow your business. We'll see you next time, folks. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Bye-bye.